Hey guys, what's going on? We're on the next part of the OGS productions of Sonic Adventure with Beak the Kitty Cat. And get that fucking mouse off the screen. Thank you, editor. That's a post-edit right there. Thank you very much.
Note to editor, please get the mouse off the screen.
The fucking mouse off.
Alright.
So welcome back to the best character in the game. I mean, not as bad as Amy, I guess.
Yeah, so this is
Just sleeping on that power-up, man.
this is one of the two new characters in Sonic Adventure.
Unfortunately, Big is a new character.
I guess one of the three new characters, we got Froggy right here too, which is a vital component of the SA1 plotline too.
Unfortunately.
Yep, so this is a, much like our last part, this is a post-recording, so a little bit different, a little bit different than our other ones, so we've actually cut this one up a good amount.
Thank God.
Thank God, because you would not want to see the uncut version of this, because it's not only very long, but it's also very embarrassing in terms of the gameplay. So we got Big right here.
Not a bad design for a character.
No, not at all. So this was a...
Unfortunately, he just sounds like a complete dickwad.
This was a character that was created due to Sonic teams want to have a character that didn't go fast all the time. That was, you know, more
Laid back.
more laid back, go with the flow. Which I would say he does fit that role, but
It's a little too good.
like you were saying, the voice is just
He could have just been monotone, like, "Hey, Froggy, what's up, man? Oh shit, Chaos 6. I have to save my friend."
I don't know if that would have been better, but
Like the True Blade Seeker voice.
what?
The guy who does those Final Fantasy videos and uses like the computer voice, and it's like, okay, I believe you.
Oh yeah.
Sephi Roth.
Is that like the
Big's
micro?
voice.
Also, look at that marijuana plant.
Why do
Is
you
that
think
like
he's
the?
always so stupid?
Is that like the Microsoft Sam voice? Okay, I
think.
believe you. Yeah, I totally
Okay,
forgot
I
about those
believe
videos.
you.
Those are great. Yep, so we got Big right here, and Froggy, his best and only friend, is he swallowed a little bit of chaos, which will
Chaos.
So keep that in mind. It is not all of chaos, because it's. I think I was confused when I first played this. That was
Yeah,
all
he
of
thought it was
chaos.
the whole damn bean.
Yep. So it's just a little bit of chaos.
Just the tail.
Just a bit. So instead of going right to a level,
I feel like we're playing right now.
yeah.
I don't think that's a good thing.
So instead of going right to a level, first we are gonna get a lure power up, and there's like 6 of these, which is funny because it makes
Does
Big.
it make it harder to catch Froggy?
No, it makes it easier to catch Froggy.
Even
I
though it
believe.
says use it to catch bigger fish. So I'm like, you just want Froggy,
You know what?
though.
I don't know. That's a good question. But what I was gonna say is Big actually has the most power.
Just running in the streets.
It's a big cat.
Oh shit.
Big actually has the most power-ups out of any character in the entire game, which is hilarious.
So you
So,
just turn the volume off. It's okay.
so we gotta go.
Sometimes silence is golden.
We gotta go find Froggy under the car, and luckily,
What
Big is
asshole just parks over the big asshole?
Dude, getting into that parking spot must have really fucked up his left front wheel. There we go. At least he sets it back nice. Like, imagine that guy's just like walking out after getting off the clock,
And
just
sees
a cat just like lifting up his car,
going down into the sewer.
Just like, what the?
I ain't parking up there no
I don't know why I'm trying to jump up there, because I am playing Biggs right here. I think you play Amy's.
I was like, you can just play big.
Yeah, yep, and we'll get to it pretty soon. But as you can imagine, the big gameplay. I don't know what I'm doing. The big gameplay is vastly different than any other character. Being that instead of the goal being to get to the gold ring, or find the emerald, or beat Sonic, whatever, your goal is to catch the frog. And I'm gonna clip through these fucking glass. Ow, my fucking arm. I don't know if we said it either, but Big was also voiced by John St. John,
Yeah,
who voices Duke Nukem, which is fucking awesome. And I think I told the story when we originally recorded this, but John St. John hates this character, and he was actually shocked that he was chosen to voice this character.
He didn't take the line.
No, he didn't. He just didn't take the overall like audition very seriously. He was like, okay, here's a voice for, you know,
you had to have cut this.
A big stupid cat. Oh, I cut
you're
the
a couple
fuck out of
lives
it.
short. I
Yeah,
can tell.
yeah. You can see that we have 2 lives, and you start out with like 4.
I was telling you, we played Duke Nukem Forever, and yeah, there's a part where they try to give him the Master Chief's armor, and they're like,
oh yeah, fast forward.
Duke, sir, we have your power armor ready, and he's just like, power armor's for pussies. Literally just like shitting on the Master Chief, like the most beloved FPS
That's
character.
awesome. You know, I hear that Duke Nukem Forever, you know, the remake is
so goddamn bad.
I hear it's bad, but from what I've seen of it, like,
I mean, it has moments.
It has some like funny, charming lines, and he's like, you know, don't you like start off in a bathroom and you can like pick up the shit from the toilet and throw it? I'm just like, part of me was like, that's awesome.
It sounds funny, but it's not like mechanically that impressive.
Yeah.
And you can tell it's like the game took so long to come out. And I was like, were you guys really working on this the whole time? Because it doesn't look like you were working on this the whole time.
Well, they were.
And they joke about it in the game. You know,
what was
like,
that?
After 10 fucking years, it better be good.
What was Forever originally going to come out on? N64 or PS2? But there were people who still had the receipts of their pre-order from like 1999 or whatever, and they were able to like turn those in. Yeah, they were able to turn those in for the, you know, what system did that come out on? PS3, Xbox 360?
Yeah, 360.
Yikes.
Yep.
Yeah, and
here's where you try to find the fucking Frost Stone.
Oh yeah, don't worry.
So
we found it.
Nice clip. Speaking of my fucking arm.
Pick the fucking thing up,
so
Jesus.
My friend got his COVID shot yesterday.
Yeah. First or second?
Oh my god, the first one. So while I was getting my shin done,
thank God, not no Johnson & Johnson bullshit.
Well, okay, I don't condone drugs, but he got stoned as shit before he went and got a shot, and he was just like, it wasn't so bad whenever I got it, but he was.
Did it ache?
Today he woke up and he was like, my fucking arm. He was like, Ryan, don't let the government put anything in your arm.
This microchip really hurt.
It's like, I'm here for my microchip.
Yeah, I got my first one a couple weeks ago, and I didn't feel any side effects.
He's like, I just feel kind of weird.
Yeah, it wasn't as bad as a flu shot initially getting it, but the next day I was a little sore. It was just like a flu shot though. Like the next day,
multiple people in my office got the shot like a week ago or something. They called out multiple times this week, like, "Man, this is just kicking my ass." I'm like, "You just don't want to come into work." I know.
Yeah, I mean, to be fair, I do know, like, a lady that I work with. Her husband is a cop, and he's like a big dude, and he was like out cold. She said. I don't know, maybe he just hates his job.
That's how the obese dude in my office is. I mean, he already had health issues, and I think just getting the shot.
Yeah, I think we're just young and
strong immunity
young
system.
And strong.
Oh,
all right,
yeah,
here we get our
rang.
Here we get our laugh rang. Ooh. You discovered it.
You disgust me.
Honestly, this is one of the I would say one of the best power-ups in the game. It's actually
fun to use.
It actually works pretty well. Yeah.
Yeah, the buoyancy.
Like for how broken this game is, it actually it feels pretty good. Also, we get to see his amazing ability.
We just
right
gotta
here.
get to the ladder first.
I think when I'm twirling around there, I'm like, get ready for this shit, and then he just
check this shit out.
Because even like Sonic is pretty slow climbing up those ladders. It's awful. Okay, so I do cut here. So first I was like, oh, let's show you what big controls like and plays like for a second.
Let's play Sonic as big.
Yeah, because they give him a little bit of a stage here, which I'm like, they don't do in the other ones. And then I get hit, and I'm like, fuck that. Well, and then we tried to pick up the boulder, and
you fucked it up.
We fucked it up, so I just said it's worth losing a life. Because the idea here is Froggy is under the ice because the water is not immediately available, and you have to do that, which looks like shit. And if you throw it in the wrong direction, it's like very hard to get positioned correctly again. So here I'm just looking. I'm like, okay, Froggy's right there.
I'm trying to get the
fuck out of here. Then I'm trying to
this
position.
pleases me so.
Oh yeah, don't worry. I saved us some time here. So, we didn't really explain it, but the idea here is to obviously get your bait close to Froggy, and then as he bites it, so right there,
You have to twirl
you
it.
have to twirl the analog stick, even though it does not tell you to do so. You have to twirl the analog stick, and then it will say hit. And that's the part when you can let go of the analog stick and just start holding A. But you can't hold A for the whole time, because if that bar fills all the way up, your line will snap. Even though the game does not really communicate to you very well.
And you spend all that time in Twinkle Park.
Yeah.
You're like, I just want to play Supersonic.
Yeah. The game does not communicate any of that very well of like what's going on. You just it's kind of like a trial by fire. And which brings me to something else I wanted to talk about. Is I was actually listening today. News broke fairly recently that there was actually a Sonic Adventure 1 and 2 remake in the works around, I want to say around 2015. So around when
Is this with Tails?
before Sonic Forces was coming out, which I'll go into more in a second because I wanted to watch this scene. So this is one of the very few moments that Big actually gets to interact with one of the other 5 characters.
So otherwise he's out fucking around.
Yep. Tails is like, what?
Ugh, ugh.
Jesus Christ.
Oh my god. It's like the moon in Majora's Mask.
Yeah. I think it's funny that Tails was able to find this frog and, take it all the way back from sand ruins after his sandboarding adventure and just hold on to it just fine.
Yeah,
Until he was
bastard.
assaulted. Whereas Big loses the frog literally after every single level. So we gotta scamper along, and I think...
Oh, you gotta go to call.
we probably do go to Tikal, but I think I was confident on where I need to go next, which is it's the beach, Emerald Coast.
Damn slow.
I know getting around as Big is. I mean, it's not horrible.
It's just when you have other characters.
Yeah, it's not as bad as. I feel like Big is faster than Amy.
I don't know.
In Amy's default running before she gets in that sprint.
Yeah.
Also, here's Sonic. Look at that.
I gotta go after Amy.
You better fucking get moving then and stop standing there. So yeah, the remakes. Apparently, I don't know what studio it was. It might have just been Sonic Team. Back in 2015, they actually had a Sonic Adventure remake for SA1 in the works, and apparently it was looking so good, like development was going very well for it, to where they greenlit an SA2 remake alongside of it. And somewhere along the line, they just fucking dropped it. And then I don't know if Forces was already considered or if Forces was made instead, but it's a goddamn shame. But who knows? Like, it might have been ass. Like, they said development was going well, but in Sonic Team's level of quality, like their bar, like that's pretty low. That's a pretty low bar, especially around that time when Forces was coming out. So I don't know.
Forces came out a while back too.
Forces was 2017. Yep. The last mainline Sonic game we got. Ever since then, it has just been mobile games.
Yeah.
It's been the movie. I mean, the movie's getting a sequel, in 2022? So, yeah, dude, Sonic games are done. Sonic games are done, guys. This is the best we'll ever get. This and SA2.
This is the closest we'll get to Sonic Adventure 3.
We've already had Sonic Adventure 3 3 times. We kind of had, like, Unleashed.
Yeah.
What is it? Unleashed, 06, and
It's not Lost
what's
World
the
of
other
Forces.
one? No.
Not Generations.
No. What is the other one that people... Unleashed 06 and... Oh, Heroes is the other one that people point to.
Yeah, I guess you could kind of say that.
Yeah.
But it's so different from the adventure games.
Yeah, I think people say that more just canonically it came after. It was the, next 3D one we got after that. Also fucking
He
mugged.
just went through them.
Gamma was like,
oh shit.
pick up.
I'm going to shoot him.
Yeah. Oh, so he does interact with Gamma. He interacts with Tails, Gamma, and Sonic at the very end. And we talked about this in our original recording, but Big just gets so little screen time, so little interaction with the other characters. It's really just
Probably for the best.
Yeah, it's really just him following this fucking frog around for the entire time, and luckily we are coming up on his very last real stage.
Is it Hot Shelter?
It's Hot Shelter, yep. And you actually do have to do a little bit of a level.
He just ends up on the ship. I remember that. I was like, how the fuck did you get in here, dude?
Yeah, how does he?
Where's my buddy at? I feel like he's close. I can smell him.
Oh, is this where he smells?
Yeah.
Oh my god, that is terrifying. He's just got a fucked up relationship with this frog that I do not want to know anything else about. Yeah, you know what? I've never noticed that. It just puts him on the A carrier, because it's like he was just on a fucking
Yoga teleport.
He's just on the beach. They were probably right in the game. They're like, who cares?
Oh. Alright, that works too. This is better. This is definitely a better take than when we were actually playing the game. So
my god.
Oh my god, I just want to finish this game. I literally was playing Amy and fell asleep. Or I didn't fall asleep, but I closed my eyes for a couple seconds.
Ryan, Amy's not moving. Are you awake?
Yeah.
Yeah, we'll get to see the gameplay when we get there. Okay, so you do.
Yeah, that's when I fell asleep.
I think you do have. Oh, I'm admiring the statues right here. I was like, oh, this is pretty cool. They put
they're
some
different. Yeah,
fucking
they're not all the same.
Grecian-esque statue. Oh, and then I'm like, oh shit, the fucking door's closed. So you do have to play a little bit of a stage. You got some fucking coconuts. Boom. Yeet it.
Roasted.
His fishing pole attack is hilarious. Oh, and he gets a speed up. That's awesome. This is so satisfying.
Now it's pod racing.
Oh my god. Oh, but you can just float by, so it doesn't
and there's
matter.
the ladders, yeah.
You know what's funny is my very first time playing this, I think I missed the life belt, so I had to actually take the ladder there, which is hilarious. Oh, there he is.
There's my Froggy.
He's like, there's that son of a bitch, and Froggy's like, oh fuck,
God damn it,
he's back. Stay away from me, you fucking cat.
I don't need your help. No.
So this is probably one of the easier ones, because Emerald Coast, I did cut out a lot of that out.
That's kind of, yeah, it's like, here's just a big lagoon. You can,
because yeah, he could be so Froggy actually is in one designated area.
Starting spot.
Yes, yeah. Every single time. But the longer you wait in the stage, I think he moves more. And I don't know how out of hand it can get, but sometimes it can be beneficial to just restart the stage, which is what we did a lot of the time in Ice Cap and Casino Park. So,
you little fucker.
Yeah, this one's easy because it's like one donut.
Just a ring.
Yeah, and you just,
a ring.
Pretty easy to get them. And it's like, I don't know who was
pro bass fishing.
Yeah, I don't know who was playing this and was like, oh yeah, let's go for some fish first, because the game is kind of like, oh, you want to play some Bass Pro Fishing too, and everybody's like, no, I just want Froggy. Jesus.
Want Sonic.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, standing in the water.
Jesus. They could have at least
he is Jesus.
They could have at least had his legs flap or something.
That's cool.
Mm-hmm. And I don't know, we haven't really talked about that animation. Yeah. Is it a victory pose, or is it him losing the frog immediately?
Is he clapping, or is he looking for his frog?
Yeah. I love this victory pose right here. He's like, yes. Froggy's like, oh god,
I need water. You asshole.
Oh my god. So here we get Big's flashback sequence, which is one of the more important ones in the game.
Unfortunately.
And Big has no idea what the fuck is going on.
That's why he gets to see the most important one. Because no one has to worry about him.
Froggy.
Froggy.
I wonder if you can go out in that water down there. I don't think you can,
No.
but yeah, I've always really liked this area.
And those trees just popping in.
Yeah, which begs the question, like, did the floating island eventually become this? I think it would have to be, because this altar is the same one that you see as Knuckles.
Yeah.
And this is just like, you know,
It's destroyed.
yeah, X amount of years in the past. So this is essentially
How old is
where
Knuckles, then? Oh, he's only like 16.
he's 16. Yeah. So this is where Tikal first makes contact with Chaos
So these are the 7 emeralds.
and learns about the 7 emeralds, and I believe the Master Emerald.
Emerald power allows me to feel.
Oh, Rouge, she's sexy and smooth.
I mean to call. Oh. The Tim Allen.
Yeah.
Could it be?
I'm so glad you know what that
The
is.
servers are the 7 chaos emeralds, unified by one that is
No,
to
don't say it
control
yet.
Stop the Chaos Emeralds!
The 7 chaos.
The Bio Lizard.
The
Oh,
controller
fuck.
itself.
Apparently that's the same, they use the same
Could this
roar
be the emerald that controls the
clip,
7
like
chaos?
roar
Chaos and the
sound
Bio.
clip, yeah, for Chaos and the Bio Lizard. Big's like, I don't know what the fuck's going on.
Froggy. The place is on fire. And he's like, "Have you seen my frog?" That's all I care about.
It's essentially like what's going on when they fight Chaos
Damn, he
6.
still got him.
Because Big literally just gets Froggy out of Chaos 6, and he's like, alright, Sonic, you
Time
can
to
deal
call
with
it a
this.
day. Yeah.
Yeah. It's like, you know, it's like, hey, you could probably help us fight this thing, considering you're like 600 pounds.
There's no point to my rescuing you.
I want Big to be,
Yeah,
have
you're
like,
right.
I want Big to have like Werehog combat.
That line. I don't know who'd bother to save us both.
We better
It's like,
get
you're right,
going,
man.
bud.
Yeah, I kind of like that, yeah. That is one of the better lines of Big, because he's like,
Yeah, I'm pretty despicable.
he's what's the word? He's aware of himself. He's aware that he's just a big nuisance to everybody.
Use the monorail.
We gotta get the fuck out of here.
This is kind of great because they're like, oh, he's too big for the little pod. We got to give him his own mode of transport. So you have to, I believe you have to talk to this monitor to call it? Or where's the call button?
Use the
I'm
monorail
confused.
to
I'm
get
asking myself this. There we go. This is the only time you use the monorail, I think. Which is kind of cool that there's a fucking monorail in this ship. Like, the egg carrier's dope. I love everything about the egg carrier.
Oh yeah. Get your fat ass out of here.
And Sega knew that because they brought it back in
Get your
06.
fat
Get your fat ass back here.
Got some popsicles in the basement. Alright, now time for the big boy.
If I can find out where the fuck to go. What am I
I
doing?
just want to get back on the monorail.
I don't know what the hell I'm doing. Yeah, so you got to take the lift and you got to go where Chaos 6 is right now. So this is the big event. This is kind of like the climax of all 6 stories. I like to think.
Yeah, doesn't he take the tornado off after this?
Yeah.
Chaos.
This is when he's about to turn into Chaos 6. So I think Big is the first one to encounter 6, along with Sonic. Yeah, I'm like, where's the cutscene? Oh,
Where
there
do
it
I
is.
go?
Where do I go? What do I do?
And then Gamma's just dead.
Gamma right now at this point of the story is like in Red Mountain fucking up his brothers.
Oh, really?
Yeah, because Gamma comes to the ship to fight Beta after the egg carrier's already crashed. So Gamma is not involved at all with.
Okay,
with
so
this.
that's why there's the whole connecting chamber thing or whatever by the Lost World.
Yes, that's where Final Egg is, and
So that's after the ship crashes. Okay.
well, so the ship that confused me at first.
ship goes
That's where
up
the
and
ship.
down.
That's where the ship launches from, but it crashes right outside the Mystic Ruin in the ocean, and that's why you take the raft there to get it. Yep. So Eggman, I don't know how he knew that the frog was holding the emerald. I guess he used the other emeralds that he had to locate it.
Oh my god.
But yeah, there we go.
Yes.
Chaos 6.
Yes. Froggy. Oh my god, what have I done?
The reaction shots from Big are great.
Damn, he's feeling himself right now.
Yeah.
Big's just, holy fuck.
So this is where Chaos absorbs the little part of him that he has, that Froggy has, which is just so happens to be his tail.
He just willingly.
And
gives
Froggy
himself
willingly
up.
is just like, get me away from this fucking cat.
Okay.
So there we go. He's got his tail back. And we got to see that in action, I think, in Knuckles' story, because we got fucked up by it. I was watching it the other day.
Look what happened.
What happened?
Chaos has transformed.
Again. Chaos has transformed. What?
I think, do you get to see Big and Sonic's story? I think you do.
Froggy?
Yes, you do, because that's how we unlocked.
Don't worry, pal.
He's just like, I don't care if I dissolve in this bitch.
Let me die. Just let me die.
Sweat. I'll get him back.
Yeah, because this is where, if you are playing Sonic's story, this is where you unlock Big.
Don't believe me, just watch.
Careful,
Oh
Froggy.
yeah, I love this shot.
Don't worry. We'll get you back.
No. Don't do that. Bah.
It's like, oh, you didn't think you weren't gonna fight a boss here as Big, but you are.
You actually like nailed this in 3 tries.
Yeah, this I mean, this is pretty fucking easy. Like, what you think you do is what you do. Is all I'm gonna say. Like,
Line it up.
you think with how convoluted the actual getting of Froggy is,
Got him.
it would be way more complicated, but it's literally just like, if you can get the line to connect in that hexagon, like, you're good. Oh my goodness. Okay, so see this animation right here?
Yeah.
So, in the
Get
DX,
out of here.
I didn't mention this the first time we played it, and I'm glad that it came up now, but in the DX version, Froggy is swinging with Big's arms, but it's unsynced. So Big will do this, and Froggy will be
Going the
out.
other way.
Froggy will be outside of his reach or his grasp, like swinging, like a metronome.
Just clipping through.
But
shit.
it's out of sync. It's so badly out of sync that you're like, wow, like how did they fuck that
How
up?
did you fuck up a
It's-
remaster, guys?
I know, because it works in this one. They got it right in this one. It's ridiculous.
Maybe you could use this.
And so here's where we get the unanswered question of whatever happened to the Tornado 2. Also, that shot is disturbing as fuck. Jesus.
And now we know why Froggy's always running away.
There is the answer to all your questions, folks. And one of the best shots in the game right here.
Damn, look at those explosions.
Jeez.
We're going down.
He's just like grabbing onto the...
I know, the control stick.
Oh my god.
Froggy.
Jesus.
How do you learn how to pilot that shit?
No, he did. He obviously didn't. He just
Literally got the
crashes.
thrusters to go, and he's
To
like,
be fair,
holy fuck.
he gets like right next to his house. So yep, that's it. That is a big story. So to be fair, I do kind of like this outro sequence where it's just like Big and Froggy just being like,
Chilling the fuck
"Oh
out.
yeah, we got our life back. Suicide! End it all."
Froggy just went through that tree.
But yeah, it's kind of cool because this is an actual adventure field, and he's like fishing in the creek.
Yeah, fishing in the 1 foot of water.
Yeah, even though there are no fish in there.
Froggy's flying so high right now.
I like to think that Big just doesn't know there's any fish in there. Like the world's worst fisherman. Also, his sandals, though, I love the sandals. Like, they got some drip on them. Oh my god, I don't know what's going. I have no idea what's going on in this shot. Like, I don't know. What are they doing?
They're summoning a god. Yeah.
Yeah, like,
Cthulhu.
what the fuck?
You thought chaos was bad enough.
Oh my god! All right, there we go.
That wasn't
Big
that
story.
bad. You
It
said
was.
that was like 35 minutes. That was like 15.
Yeah. Well, we still got Amy's.
Did Amy's get trimmed at all?
Amy's got trimmed, but it is longer.
Still Amy.
Yeah. So we got Amy's,
And then Sonic.
a little bit of Sonic, and then last story. So
Sonic and then Sonic.
yep. we will catch you there. Any last everlasting thoughts on Big
I
that
really
you want
hope we don't have to go over this one again because
to?
honestly, it was better than having to play it again.
Yep, 2 times is enough. All right, we will catch you next time in Amy's story.
Hey, yeah.